Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen.
All right, let's get ready.
In Blount County, Alabama, it might be raining outside, but this man is about to face a storm inside.
Hola, toma asiento. You know you're wrong. Illegal. Don't give me anything, please.
Please.
I hope you're enjoying this free full episode of Takedown on our YouTube channel, but there's something you need to know. There are literally hundreds of new episodes either in production or on our streaming channel right now, uncensored. Watch TrueBlue.com. Use the code YouTube25 to watch all of the episodes for $2.50, or for an annual subscription, use YouTube Year for $20 off. Also, and this is very important, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on True Blue. Here in Blount County, Alabama, the rain is coming down, but that's not stopping men from wanting to meet up and have sex with underage girls during our recent investigation. A sheriff's office detective is online posing as the aunt of a 15-year-old girl selling her niece for sex. The detective fills me in on the chats with a man who got right to the point.
He texted?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He said, hello, how much for, well, first of all, he sent it in Spanish, and we told him we spoke English, and he said, hello, how much for a quick visit? So what do you want me to do? He want to know how much for 15 minutes. I said 35 just for my niece. He said, okay, but no deposit required. I said, no, but my niece is 15. He said, okay, it doesn't matter, send me the address. I asked him if he was going to be gentle. Yes. Told him he needed to bring cash. He said, yes. Told him she doesn't have much experience. He said, that's fine. He said he's coming from Huntsville. We told him we would send it once he got a little closer. He said, okay, that's fine. We told him we were in Cleveland too. So he said, I'm here now, send location. We said, where you at? He said, I'm at a gas station in Cleveland. So we just sent him the address, and he just texted back, said, okay, I'm coming.
Okay, so he could be just minutes away.
Minutes away, yes, sir.
And what is, how much is he bringing? What is he gonna pay for sex with a 15-year-old girl?
He wants 15 minutes is all. We've only talked about it for 15 minutes, so we just said $35, so.
Okay. Did he get specific in terms of sex acts, or just
said he'd be gentle with her.
And did he say how old he was? Okay.
We looked up the number, and nothing came back on this one.
So he's a quick mover. All right, got it. All right, let's get ready.
We don't have much information on the man, but he's on his way. So the team and I get ready.
You find it okay?
The decoys welcome him into the home.
So this is my niece.
No English.
No English. Okay, so you got the money?
It's a rocky exchange as the man doesn't seem to speak any English, but that doesn't stop him from handing over the cash.
Okay. All right, you go get more comfortable. Be nice. She's my niece, I love her. Okay? Wait right there while I make sure she's ready.
And that's my cue.
Hola, toma asiento. Aquí.
Okay.
Do you speak English?
No, hello, Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah.
What is your name? El nombre.
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason. And Jason, why are you here?
While Jason was able to communicate his desires just fine online, he has trouble speaking English. And so he pulls out his phone and brings up a translator app to communicate.
In English.
Jason, why are you here?
Aquí. En English.
Jason, why are you here? that I have to see with a girl. Jason, ¿quieres sexo con una chica 15? You wanted to have sex with a girl,
Okay.
and you were going to pay for sex with a girl.
¿Eh?
¿Cuántos años, Jason?
18.
18.
18.
18.
Yo, 18.
Sí. Do you have ID? Driver's license? Green card? Sí. Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Gracias. República de Honduras?
Oh, Honduras.
Honduras?
Honduras.
Are you a citizen?
Oh,
Are you a citizen? U.S. citizen? Nacional
acá.
de Estados Unidos?
No,
No citizen.
no.
Green card? Un carte verde?
No, de Honduras.
Honduras.
While communicating was a challenge, it was easy to understand that Jason is not a citizen of the United States and that he's here illegally.
It says you were born in 2004.
No, no entiendo. Hable inglés.
It says you were born in 2004. That would make you 20 years old. It's just that my mother gave me one more year, but I was born in 2005. So that makes you 19, not 18. 19.
18. 19 voy a cumplir.
I question his real age, but his intentions seem pretty clear. So back to the translator app we go.
Did you come here to have sex with a 15-year-old girl? Not only do I have to see her, but I don't know. So you were going to come here to be with this girl. You talked about coming here to pay a girl for sex. Is that correct? I know it's not correct. You know you're wrong. Illegal. What do you do for a job? No, but there is no problem. Right now I'm a boy. But you're 18. What do you do for a job? I don't do anything. I just work in carpentry. Are you here legally? No. So you are an illegal immigrant from Honduras then? I'm a person wanting to get ahead and work, but you are here illegally.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know it's illegal for a man your age to try to have sex with a girl who is just a teenager? Yes, I know, but I didn't know how old the girl was. She said she was 15.
A friend of the sheriff's office steps in to assist in the translation. We agreed to hide his identity.
Well, come on in.
Ahorita me voy.
Go ahead. Right now, I'm going without any problem. The problem is, Jason, that you broke the law by trying to have sex with a 15-year-old girl.
El problema es porque tú vienes aquí para comprar la noche de un niño de 15 años. Es ilegal.
See?
Sí.
Where do you live in Alabama?
¿Dónde vives? En Alabama. Huntsville.
Huntsville.
Yeah.
And you work as a carpenter in Huntsville?
Y trabajas de
Carpintero.
carpintero.
Yeah.
And do you live with your parents?
Ah,
Do you live with your parents?
¿Vives con su padre y madre aquí?
Yo soy
Do you live alone, or who do you live with?
¿Vives solo?
Honduras. Honduras.
¿Honduras? ¿Eres de Honduras
Mm.
originalmente?
Don't give me anything, please.
Luis.
The problem is that you broke the law as a grown man coming here to have sex with a child. That's against the law. You know that, right? It's wrong.
El problema es porque tú vienes aquí para comprar panoche de un niño de 15 años. Aquí es ilegal.
So you know that.
¿Sabes esta?
Have you met girls online before for sex?
Tienes reuniones de los niños para comprar esa? No.
Why did you do this today?
¿Por qué hace esta hoy?
No, nomás pensé que era una chica cualquiera. Normal. Sorry, yo lo siento mucho y era mi primera vez que lo hacía y no lo volveré a hacer.
You're very sorry now, but it's because you got caught. Me llamo Chris Hansen. I am a journalist.
Él es un jornalista.
¿El qué?
Periodista. Periodista. Televisión.
Ok.
To catch a predator, take down, and we do stories on adults who try to meet children for sex.
Ellos hacen las historias de personas que
Televisión.
Okay.
intentan
Sí,
comprar panoche de los niños y niñas.
como yo le digo, no ni una vez he hecho eso, pero es la primera vez, pero no sé. Me arrepiento, pues.
Jason, there are policía.
¿Mm?
Hay policía aquí,
Acá.
aquí, and they want to talk to you.
La policía quiere dijo con usted.
And they're here right now to talk to you.
Por favor, las manos aquí.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Jason is put into cuffs and taken to the sheriff's office for further questioning.
Come with me.
Por favor, va con él.
It appears that he knew virtually no English, and so that made the conversation obviously difficult. We got through it the best we could, but it did seem that he knew he was here to meet a girl who was underage. He is a grown man. He is here in this country illegally, and now he knows he's going to face the consequences.
Jason's real age is 19. He is charged with electronic solicitation, traveling to meet a child to perform a sexual act, and human trafficking. We'll keep you posted on the case against him. Blount County Sheriff Mark Moon and I know that sometimes there are communication issues with alleged predators, but the exploitation of a child is a language we both understand.
19-year-old Yeason, living in Huntsville,
Right.
doing carpentry, shows up for a teenage girl. Now, there's a language barrier here, but he essentially admits to what he was doing.
Oh, yes. Everything in the chat log, again, just goes back to the way we are ensuring that we are not entrapping, that we're doing everything legitimate. The chat log was obvious and clear that the intentions were for a 15-year-old girl, and he had addressed the age. He was okay with that and was willing and able to drive from Huntsville to come and to meet this teenage girl. And, you know, again, when we went and searched his car, he did have evidence in his car that he worked in a construction field.
Given today's translation technology, and this isn't the first time we've seen someone who says they're a foreign language speaker,
Yeah.
they can operate pretty clearly and understand what's going on with these translation apps.
And it's obviously easier when you're texting because you can text in whatever language you speak, have it translated into whatever language you want to have it translated to, and send it so that at least you can read and get a good understanding of a clear understanding, really, of what the intentions are. So through the chat log, he was able to communicate back. It was clear what his intentions were.
Is a 19-year-old who speaks a foreign language any less dangerous than any other predator we've seen in the
No, and in fact, to me, that makes them more dangerous, only because you might not be able to zero in on where they're from, where they're living. If they don't speak English, then it's harder to get a real grasp on what they might be trying to communicate to us in law enforcement.
And what their criminal history is.
Exactly. This will be one of those things that hopefully, after he is sentenced and sent to prison, that at the end of his prison stay, he'll be deported.
Sheriff Moon and his team have joined the national fight against crimes against children, and it's a battle he has no intention of stopping. This is your third investigation. Is there more work to be done?
Absolutely. I am thankful that you and I were able to make a connection, and I was able to see the work that you had done throughout your career that charged me to want to do those types of things to make us more proactive in this fight that we have. And as I see what we've done, I realize there is still a lot of work that needs to be done. And I've got a group of people at the Sheriff's Office that are fired up, that love what we've done, excited about what's in store. I mean, before we even finished this op, we were talking about the next one, how we were going to plan it, where we were going to do it, scenarios we were going to use. And to see us be able to go after the predators, to be able to go after the bad guy and not have to wait to answer a call or start an investigation, to be able to charge into and go after evil has got a lot of people in the Blount County Sheriff's Office motivated, and that fires me up.
WatchTrueBlue.com is home to the full library of Takedown with Chris Hansen, true crime documentaries, and exclusive investigations.